was it long awaited to get hold of one of these? Jeez. This at the moment, other than the probably the Silverback SRS, is probably one of the most hardest guns to get hold of. I bought this within like 2 hours. It'd gone out of stock, so that's just ridiculous. This is such a sought after pistol. The Action Army AAP01, the Assassin's Pistol. I don't know whether the AAP is Action Army Pistol or Action Army Assassin's Pistol. I don't know. But if you couldn't tell, it's a pistol. It's based on, well, you know what? Let's just get it open. Have a look. Because it is, oh, it's a beautiful gun. I think pretty much, well, most airsoft guns are beautiful, but this is just something else. Oh, there is my certificate. So first of all, we've got a certificate that tells you they've tested it. So they've tested it, the power. It's come out at 90 meters per second, or 0.81 joules, which I think is around the 300 FPS mark with 0.2s. I've chronoed enough guns to get to know them a little bit. I'd fact check that just to be on the safe side if I have done it wrong. We'll also chrono this later just to make sure that this is correct. It all depends on the environment as well. Oh no, but they've put the so it's around 27 degrees Celsius. That's very, very hot. That is very hot. Generally, the hotter the hotter it is, the higher your gun's going to shoot. So that's not great news. 300 FPS for something that's 27 degrees. You know, I don't think it's ever. I think it reached that once this year in the UK. Jeez. Okay. So you also get the instruction manual inside, which is obviously in I guess it's Taiwanese or Chinese. I'm not quite sure. It's made in Taiwan, and it just shows you the basic how to load it, how to fill the magazine, how to switch between the firing modes, how to disassemble it at, the most basic level, and obviously an exploded view. Sorry, I just realized you can't see that in the mic, in the camera, and obviously an exploded view as well. But that's not what we want to look at. We want to look at this, and it's all of its glory. So you get, those of you that don't know, the Assassin's Pistol takes Glock magazines or G series magazines or EU series magazines, whatever you want to call them. Is a Glock magazine. This one's not branded or anything, so it's very basic. It's green gas. This gun is, it's full polymer.
So I was going to say, but forgot, that this pistol shares a slight resemblance to the very famous German Luger, which was around during both World War I and II. It's not an exact recreation, but it's definitely taken some inspiration, which you can tell just by looking at the thing.
It's not your typical gun, though. So this part's polymer, or plastic. However, it doesn't all slide back, just this part. Obviously, if you let go, it's going to get stuck, but if you were to pull it all the way, it doesn't get stuck. So only this back section slides back. So obviously that goes back, loads a new BB in, and it's obviously ready to go. It's rearmed again. There's no magazine in there, so don't worry. And then you obviously press it. So it's got a safety on there. It's got a physical safety as well, like a separate safety. So if you press that in, you then can't press the trigger. You then push it from the other side, and you can press the trigger again. There is a slide catch, which is on both sides, which is pretty good. That's pretty good. Very good that it's ambidextrous. A lot of companies don't seem to cater to lefties. I'm not a lefty, so it doesn't matter to me. But when this goes back, obviously if the magazine's empty, that goes up, holds the back, and then you can obviously press it down from either side in order to release the slide. I mean, this is effectively the slide. Now, multiple functions of this slide catch, because That underneath there, as you may have seen in the instruction booklet, is how you switch between safe and semi. So this is single shot. There's a number 1 down there. You probably can't see it. Oh my days. Oh my days. That ain't moving. Ugh. If you push it to the other side, it's got an A for automatic, meaning that it's fully automatic. Yes, this pistol is fully automatic. That is crazy. I'd imagine there's going to be a bit of wear on this gun from going full auto. So I'm probably not going to be doing it that much, considering it's an assassin's pistol. So I kind of want to be sneaky with it. That's just beautiful. The grip, but that's really nice. I like that. Different levels as well, different heights. It's comfortable. It's comfortable to hold. I've got pretty big hands. My hands fit on there just. Obviously get in the way. I love this. I've wanted this for so long. But yeah, when the magazine's in there, I've got more than enough room, especially with the magazine there. But like I said, I have pretty big hands, so I don't think anyone's going to have really an issue with this gun. Ooh, it's got fiber optic sights, or at least imitation fiber optics. I don't really know the difference, whether it is genuine fiber optic or not. Green at the back, 2 green dots at the back, 1 orange at the front, which makes that very easy to line up, because you're obviously looking for different colors. The sights are removable, and you can attach them. Oh, the amount of accessories that they've got out for this. Flared magwells. Oh, what else is there? Flared magwells, rails, bottom, top and bottom. You can replace the whole top slide, I think, with something else which already has rails built in. At the back, you can put get rings to pull this back, or even like a lever. You can put a stock on here. What can you not put on here? Well, probably a lot, but there is a lot that you can add, which is good. If you unscrew the front cap as well, you also get the threads exposed. Please be careful with these. If you get this pistol, these are plastic. They will wear down like nobody's business. If you try and tighten something up too hard, you are going to strip those and you're going to have to replace the whole thing. So be very, very careful with those. I will be putting a silencer on the end, so I'll be being very careful with that. I don't have one with me, unfortunately, to have a look, and I don't know where it is, but later on in the video I might grab one and show you what it looks like. What else? Like I said, it takes Glock magazines. I wouldn't recommend putting CO2 in here because it is all polymer. Even this part's plastic, polymer, it's not metal. Everything is plastic, apart from bits like the slide release, obviously the screws, nope, the sights are plastic as well. Obviously there are some metal internals. I imagine the hop chamber is. Speaking of the hop chamber, I completely skipped that. When you knock this back and put it forward, this, if you can see, inside there, see that little adjustment wheel is where you you wind it to make your hop-up adjustments. Let's get a closer look though. Didn't see what I did there. Basically at the back is a takedown button just underneath the bolt, slide, whatever it is. Press that in, angle it up, or hinge it up, and then it actually just comes out from the front like that. And inside you can get a good look at the internals. They're already pretty, there's a good bit of grease on there already. I'm probably going to grease it up some extra. It's a habit trying to push the barrel assembly forward. But that is something else as well, is that because this whole barrel assembly doesn't move, it should, in theory, make your gun more accurate and more consistent, because the only thing that moves is this back section. There's no effect on the trajectory of the shot. It just loads a new BB in and allows you to get the gas through. So, in theory, that should make it much more much more accurate. I managed to, I had a notification set up on a website. It popped through and I ordered it, but because, you know, I went, sod it. I wanted this gun. I've wanted this gun for a long time. Lots of well-known people have used this and, you know, said how great it is. People like Kicking Mustang or Airsoft Cam Man, probably many others that I just haven't seen yet. And I've wanted it, and I've seen a few people have it. So if you can get a hold of one and you really do want it, take the opportunity while you can, because like I said, this went out of stock very, very quickly. All variations and all colors. Obviously I've got the black one. It comes in multiple other colors. I think you can get like the top tan and the bottom black and vice versa, and the whole thing tan if you want it, and all the accessories. I think some of the accessories come different colors as well. But yeah, I can't believe I finally got one. Let's take it out to the chrono, have a look at the chrono and the accuracy test as it is stock, and see what it is. Yeah.
Okay, so with 0.2 gram BBs, Nuprol's 2.0 green gas, and the 5 degrees Celsius weather, despite the initial shot being just over 350, we're sitting at a comfortable 335 to 338 FPS, which is a bit more power than what was indicated on the test sheet, but perfect for me. The AAP01 fared pretty well in the accuracy test. Please bear in mind that the hot rubber hot bucking hasn't been worked in, so if that was done then we'd probably have slightly better results. But still, from 50 feet away at a 4 to 5 inch target, we had about 10 out of 12 shots land on the target, which is pretty good.
Now I will add in, obviously we've done the shooting tests and the chrono test as is, and I will be, however, upgrading this gun. I haven't got the parts to do it yet. I'm still waiting for them to turn up. Most of these guns, well, I say most, depending on where you look on the website, on which website. A lot of websites will do these pre-upgraded. So they'll have like an Autobot or a Flamingo bucking already installed, and like a Crazy Jet or a TNT barrel or something installed. I have, and you know how much I love my Crazy Jets and Autobots. I'm putting another one in here. I have got the Autobot 50 bucking, which I'm going to put in there. However, I'm waiting for a Crazy Jet barrel to turn up because I haven't got one in the right size. So as soon as that bad boy turns up, obviously I don't want to higher up the FPS too much, so I've got the same length. But as soon as they turn up, I'm going to whack it in. I won't do a video or anything on that. But whenever you see me play with this after this whole COVID ends, if we ever get to play Airsoft again, it will be upgraded. So anything that you see going forward, just bear in mind it's not stock. It has been upgraded. Just wanted to make you all aware of that. Okay, so that concludes my review of the Action Army AAP01. I love it. I loved it before I saw it, and I love it now. If you like the review and you like the video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Stay tuned, and I will see you all in the next video.